Welcome, POS 69. My name is Brian Machaki alongside of my intern. You know what? I hate this intern. New intern. But I have a family. Hello, I am new intern. Intern. Okay. Now, breaking news. Teacher sentenced 20 years in jail, throwing farts at children. He is charged with disturbing the peace. Now, Pinky Johnson, my intern, with breaking news. Breaking news in sports. Sports! God damn it, sports. That was just great. Enthralling sports as usual. Now, weather on the nines. It's cold outside! Fantastically done. I personally would have given it enthusiasm. Now, watch me while I take a drink of water. It's literally just a picture of this. Refreshing. Simply amazing. Why did you interrupt me? I wasn't expecting you to talk again. Now, sideline reports with Ian.
We are here to interview one Mr. Lane.
Hello, hello! Hello, Mr. Lane. How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing very well.
Are you ready for our interview today?
I am.
Okay. So first, run me through your typical day.
My typical day. Well, in the morning I teach DDP, which is a CAD-based program where my students learn how to use Rhino to their fullest extent. Then after that is construction systems, where they learning about bridges and building and how we build the world around us. Then after that is energy and power. As you can see, with all of the wonderful lights around us, we get energy from electricity and how we produce it.
And how does that make you feel about giraffes?
It makes me feel wonderful to know that giraffes run through the Serengeti every day and that they can simply go out and drink the water and not get by lions as easily as some other animals because they're very high up. Just like with structures, when you have if you're up in the top, you have the best view. Recycling? Yeah. Recycling is fantastic. It should be done more than it is currently, because if we just continue to waste, then our Earth will be filled with all sorts of pollutants. And our future generations, always for the children, will be filled with garbage. But if we recycle, we can reuse and reduce, and we may come to a better place.
And our last question is, what do you think about the whole controversy of recycling used rhino parts?
Well, rhinos are very rare, so you have to make sure you use every bit of the rhino that you can. And even the parts that have to be reused, because if you don't reuse that rhino, it's just going to go in the dump, on 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 the dump. And you can't have the dump on the rhino.
Okay,
it's fantastic interview. Fantastic.
Thank you.
Take care.
We are now here to interview Mr. Lane, Mr. Gardner, and Mr. Orman.
I'm pretty sure they do.
Hello, Jeff.
Why, hello!
Welcome.
Good morning.
Hello. Hello.
Okay, we're going to start off with the controversial topic of flying fish being used as dumbbells. What do you feel about this?
On Fridays, I'm okay with that. But according to the Post Declaration, I guess we don't have to obey that on Fridays.
And all I can say is you can tune a piano, but you can't tune a fish. I think you can do whatever you want with the fish.
Name the band he's quoting right now. Come on, you lived in the 70s more than any of us.
That's,
Just name the band.
Oh, come on.
Keep
on rolling. I know. That's,
Rhymes with
Arrow
Spar-E, Joe.
REO Speedway.
There you go.
Good answer. I would just like to say that I'm totally against it during the lentil season for religious purposes.
Lentils.
And remember, he's always right, so I agree with him now.
And how do you feel about the subject of rhinoceroses being
Well, if it's done humanely and it helps the environment and it provides for a green space, I'm all for it.
I think it ends up being, I see your point about the green space and all, but I think the more rhinoceroses are recycled, I think the more copies that get made, and I'm not in favor of that, because that's usually going to hurt the environment.
And I'm going to look at it scientifically and say that the number of rhinoceroses is too low right now. I think we should start cloning rhinoceroses, or rhinoceri, in order to improve their population, and they should only be naturally recycled in the environment.
So you're in favor of natural recycling, but not in favor of natural reproduction of rhinoceroses?
Well, it's just a way that humans can get involved in improving their numbers. Well, rhinoceroses do have that big.
And how do you feel, and our last question is, how do you feel about balloons being injected with genetic code to make them actually come alive?
I think they're full of much like our librarian.
Whoa. I personally believe we have too many living things already. We need to not allow balloons to come to life. Well, it depends. Are they the big circular balloons or little skinny ones? Can you make things out of them?
Oh, all kinds of balloons.
And they could disrupt the natural processes that take place on Earth with other organisms. Well, since we've been talking about religion today, I would just like to say, in the miracle of Don Bosco, which had happened in Spain, all of the balloons were set free, which just made things just so beautiful. That was beautiful.